Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode on Greenlands. So, between the last video and this video, I have managed to take advantage of most of the baling contracts that were available at the time. So I took up some of them, got the money up to a little bit more than what it was now. I'll explain a little bit more in a little while. I'll show you what I bought. In the last episode I was talking about having to invest in some mowers because of the baling contracts. They're not paying out an awful lot of amount, I must admit, for the baling contracts, but I've done a few. And I've gone ahead and bought, a couple of mowers, a front mower and a butterfly mower to go on the back of the tractor. They're new to me, but they are old. They're a to do with for now sort of job. Talking of now, right now, I'm transporting hay bales, finishing off this baling contract, and then after that we're going to go and take a look at our soybean field, the one that we own. It's only little, but it's all ours. All the grain on that will be ours, so we could sell it. And it's soybeans, so it'll be a nice bit of money. So yeah, like I say, I got the mowers. So then after that, we will need to invest in a windrower of our own. Nothing expensive, nothing flashy. Just something to row up the grass. And then eventually, excuse me, a baler. Don't know whether it'll be a round baler or a square baler yet, but I'm probably going to go with square because of the what you call it, the topography, the landscape. Yeah, the landscape. It's quite hilly, so I mean there is a few flat fields, but most of the grass ones are quite hilly, so the round bales will just roll off all the time, get caught up in the hedges, in the trees, and we don't want that. So square bales will just sit there. I have been looking through the auction catalogue at the farm equipment. I did notice there was an old crone sounds I don't mean that in a bad way, an old crone baler. I don't know why I'm pulling in here, because this is the shop and I'm transporting hay bales. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I was looking at an old crone baler, £12,000, which is absolutely a bargain for a square baler. So we're going to have a little look at that. It's down the road somewhere. I've got to go and have a look at it first before I buy the baler. Give it a once over. And if it's in good shape, we shall. There's the field of soybeans, look. Ready to go. Now obviously once we've harvested the field of soybeans, we'll be able to see what the percentage of yield comes out of the field. This door is so narrow. They could have made this a bit easier. Yeah, we'll see the potential yield of the field. I did lime it and get it up to the correct sort of fertilisation state, so I should get a good yield of soybean off it. I looked at the soil type as well, and soybean tends to do quite well. Now I have been trying to get this out without having to wait for it, and it's not going to happen. Gotta wait for that to go up. I shan't be buying this as a bale transport trailer, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm going to go and collect the last few bales, get them transported, sign on the dotted line and take payment. And I'll see you in a little while. Contract done, bales transported, signed on the dotted line, and I've taken payment. As you can see, £39,000 now. It is 5:20 in the evening. I'm on my way back to the yard. I'll have another look at the soybeans, and we'll decide whether or not to harvest them this evening, because we're going to start losing light soon. Decisions. We'll go and take a look. Right, let's have a look at this field of soybeans. Now, as you can see, yeah, the sun's still up, but we're going to start losing the light. Yeah, pH value, perfect. Nitrogen, perfect. It might be a little bit over fertilised, but that doesn't harm the crop too much. I'm going to start harvesting. I think we're going to give this a go. First time using it. Yeah, a little bit dirty. It is second hand, but I've given it the once over. But yeah, let's jump in. Very nice. Pretty simple controls. Auger at the back there. So let's pull this out and get the header attached. Which side was the attacher on? It's on that side, that's good. Okay, let's detach that then. See if we can get past the tractor, which I conveniently parked in the way. Tree stump. Ooh. And we're on. Let's get that down. Yeah, because soybeans quite a short crop. Right. Unfold the harvester. Let's get going. Whew. Close the gate before I drive into it. Good stuff. We'll have a look, see what the yield's like in a minute on the yield map. I've got an app on my phone which will take measurements of the field. Looking good though, nice and yellow. You can tell it's second hand. Struggles a little bit on the turns, but we can look at that. We can get that sorted till I can afford a better harvester. Yes, this will have to do for now. I'm not sure what the capacity is on this yet. We shall find out when we get full. It's not a massive field, so this won't take long. What we'll do is we'll keep the grain in the trailer, because we'll be able to keep all of this grain in one load on the trailer, hopefully. And we'll probably look at selling it in the morning. I'll have a look at the prices in a second. Let's just turn that off for now. Have a look at the prices. So for soybean at the moment this evening, £1,050 is the best price per 1,000 litres. But I'm gonna say that's gonna increase by the morning. You reckon? Because that's quite low for soybean at the moment. So yeah, we'll keep the grain in the trailer and we'll look at selling it first thing in the morning when the merchants open up. And tomorrow we'll also go and check this baler out. Like I say, it's only down the road, so we'll have to go and pay the farmer a visit, the owner of the baler who's selling it. Quite exciting actually, because it looks nice. It looks well looked after in the pictures. So good things. That's one headland done, and we've got nearly 2,000 litres, which isn't a lot. We'll see though. We'll see what we get with at the end. Might be surprised. So say I got 15,000 litres off this, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. It would still be equating to £30,000 worth of soybeans. So not great yields for soybeans, but good price. So yeah, we'll get this done. Hopefully before the sun goes completely down. And I'll see you in the morning. Right, I know I said I'd see you in the morning, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on the quantity of grain I got from the field. Let's get this header on to the trailer. Lovely. And we'll get the harvester parked up in here, I think. If it fits. It fits. Right. Good, done a good job. So, in the trailer, like I said, it managed to get the lot in there. We've got 7,631 litres, which could equate to £15,000 worth of soybean. So let's get this parked up in here. I've got to be careful because I know the fertiliser and lime spreader's over in the corner there somewhere. There it is. We're in. Right. I think that is not going to need ploughing, but it's going to need cultivating. And the nitrogen is bad in some areas, good in others, so yeah, cultivation tomorrow, selling the grain and looking at the baler. See you in the morning. Yes, good morning. Didn't sleep very well. Up pretty early. I was up at 5 o'clock. So, yeah. Excited about selling the soybean and going and have a look at this baler. It's all good stuff, you know what I mean? It's adding to my inventory. Also, yesterday I forgot to show you my new mowers. I mean, it's a bit dark at the moment, so it's probably not the best time to show you, but we'll wait till the sun comes up a little bit more. They are of the Lizard brand. We all know the Lizard brand, don't we? Right. The mowers. I hid them up behind the trailer. Yeah. as I said, as the Lizard brand, but they are second hand. It's about a 7 metre width. This one goes on the back, the butterfly mower, and this one goes on the front. That's too heavy for me to pick up, but this one I can pick up. Yeah, really cheap. That's the mowers, but like I say, we need the rest of the equipment. The windrowers, the balers, the wrappers. Right, I'm gonna tidy this yard up a little bit, and I'll see you again once the sun's come up a bit, so we can see a bit more. Right, the sun is up. I did think about selling the grain and then using the money for that, from that, to buy the baler, but soybeans, the price is still rising as we speak, so I'm not going to sell it yet. I'm going to wait till it gets to its peak and then sell it. I'll buy the baler with the money I've got right now and offset it later when I've sold the soybean. But I'm on my way now to go and have a look at this baler. I've given the farmer a ring who's selling it, and I'm going to go into his yard now. Apparently I've already done some work for him. I mean, yesterday I did work for on quite a few fields, so it's possible that I did work for him at some point. Yes, I remember this place. Let's go and find him and see where the baler is at. I didn't see any balers last time I drove through this yard. Seems pretty quiet. Turn the engine off. Let's go and see if he's in. Said it's round the back of the house. It's yellow, so I can't miss it apparently. I see the top of it. There it is. Now he did say he cleaned it up a little bit for me. It's not been used recently. I haven't paid the money yet because I need to have a look first. So let's have a look. Looks pretty clean. Yeah, looks well looked after. No scratches on it. All that's in place. It looks good. Let's just see if the all the lights work on it first. See if the attachment works. Yeah. Right. Beacon's on. Let's see if the beacon works. It works. Has it got any lights? Yeah, the lights work. Indicators. Any indicators? They're not working? It's because they wasn't on. They are working. Cool. Right. I think that settles it then. I'll go and pay the man some money. And we'll take it back to the yard. Right. £12,000 has been handed over. And I now own a baler. Lovely. Right, let's get this back to the yard. And what we'll do is have a look at some contracts, because I've noticed some of the fields have matured somewhat in the area, and they're looking like they're ready to be harvested. But that's not my choice, that's the owners of the field's choice. So I'll have a look at the jobs board, see if there's any jobs going. I don't really want to do any more baling today anyway. I'd rather wait until I've got all my own equipment this time. So we're back to the yard. And this field here, I'm going to need to cultivate, aren't I? Before I reseed it. And also, looking at the shed space, that's not looking promising, is it? Am I going to have to get some sort of shelter here, I think? Get a shelter put up? Possibly. Anyway, for now, it can get parked in this section here, whilst I look online for a cultivator. Well, that didn't take long. Found a cultivator already. It's a case crumbler, 10 meters wide, £11,000. It was already at the store. It was traded in last week, I believe, and it's been sat there in stock. So £11,000. It's mine. Thank you very much. Wow, that done a good job. Now again, I've got to find somewhere to put this. I could chuck it around the back of here for now. Yes. Let's fold it up. Right, still not started raining yet. It doesn't even look like it's going to start raining. Does it really? I've decided to take on a fertilising contract. So I need to get this out of the way and pull the spreader out. Okay, I'm going to get this emptied. See you in a minute. Right, that's the line bagged up and fertiliser in. I haven't gone into seasonal mode yet, if that's what you want to call it. Right, field 2 I need to get to. Which is, I'm guessing, right up in the top corner. Yeah, we'll have to go through this yard here. Then up through 14. Okay. Let's go then. It's struggling. It's struggling indeed. It's full up. I'm going to get quite a few fertilising contracts done today. I'll only show you one though. You don't want to see them all. It'll get boring. Okay, so I had to go through field 14, which is this one, I'm going to guess. I'm not sure what crops in field 2, but we shall see in a minute. Okay, field done. Didn't take too long. It did start raining though. Sun's still up, but it is raining. Fertilising contract number 1 of today completed. Like I say, I'm not going to show you them all. They get boring. But I will show you later on when I sell the grain. Let's go and see if there's more fertilising contracts. And yeah, I'll see you later once I've got a few of them under my belt. Got the money back up and shut these gates actually. Got the money back up. Get some more equipment next time. It's a nice yard, I like that one. This is the one I've got my eye on. So I've done a couple of fertilising contracts. Someone come over and got rid of the silos for me. It's still raining, as you can see. The price of soybean seems to have stopped at 1960. I know it's still got a green arrow on it, but I believe it might have stopped at that point. One thing I want to show you is the soybeans in that field. This is the yield map. So if I go down, stupid menus, if I go down to 100%, so that part of the field yielded 100% of the potential yield in that part of the field. This part was maximum yield, 125%. That's because I threw lime down, fertilised it, got the pH and the nitrogen perfect for soybean in this soil type. The soil type is mainly loam, the greyish sort of area, and the green section is sandy loam. So soybeans, and most other crops in fact, do best in this soil type. Loam. Sandy loam, I believe, is probably the second best type of soil for your crops. The worst, I would say, is it's a tough one between silty clay and loamy sand. The root crops tend to do better in silty clay, like potatoes or sugar beets. But yeah, as you can see, there's a great demand at Greenlands grain mill, so we're going to take the soybean to there right now because it's a good price. Let's grab the trailer. These trees here I'm going to be getting rid of to make room for some sort of a shelter for the vehicles and other equipment, because it's raining now and it's not really good for things like that old baler. So we're going to take this down to the mill, sell this. We should be up quite a bit on the money after selling this, I should imagine. Just under £2,000 per 1,000 litres of soybeans. And it just so happens we're at the best place right next door to it. Is it Greenlands grain mill? Best place? Yeah, 1960. Let's get selling, see how much we get. Stonking. 45 grand. Right. Let's get this trailer back. I think what I'm going to do is clear up a few more fertilising contracts, but that'll be the end of the episode for today. In the next episode we'll be looking at windrowers and what we're going to be sowing into the field just here. I could go soybeans again, considering how well it yielded. So I think we'll look at seeding as well. So windrowers, seeding, and getting a new shelter and possibly a silo fitted to keep the grain dry instead of keeping it in the trailer. Lovely. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have. Like I say, I'm going to go and clear up a few more fertilising contracts. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you wish, please share the video. Thanks for watching. Take care.